So it's a pleasure for us to have the opportunity to open this event. You are now in one of our special halls of the historical building of the University of Barcelona. This is a very special place for us, and so it's the place perfect to organize a very special event. How is the International Academic Symposium with a very interesting name, Accelerating the Net Zero Economy Transformation, New Challenges for Sustainability. So the most important thing for our open ceremony is that will be very short. So according to this idea, it's a pleasure to pass the floor to the Professor José García-Quevedo, cap del Departament d'Economia de la nostra facultat. Director.
Good morning. Honorable Rector of the University of Barcelona, Professor Martí Parellada, President of the IB and Trustee of FUNSEAM, Professor María Teresa Costa, Director of the Chair of Energy Sustainability of the University of Barcelona, friends and colleagues. On behalf of the Department of Economics, welcome to this 12th International Academic Symposium entitled Accelerating the Net Zero Economy Transformation, New Challenges for Sustainability. I am particularly happy to be in this opening session. As most of you know, I am also a member of the Chair of Energy Sustainability, and I have participated in this symposium, sometimes as a speaker, since its first edition 12 years ago. The Department of Economics has around 200 members, including almost 30 PhD students. Our mission, in accordance with the mission of the University of Barcelona, is to provide a public service for higher education with the highest level of quality through teaching, research, and the effective management of knowledge transfers. We have many teaching subjects and lines of research in the department, as you can imagine, but let me highlight briefly our activities in the field of environmental and energy economics. Regarding teaching, we participate in the Master in Renewable and Sustainable Energy and in the Master in Economics in the subjects related with environmental economics. In relation to research and the transfer of knowledge in environmental and energy economics, the members of the department also belong to the Chair of Energy Sustainability and to the Economic Institute of Barcelona. Professors Parellada and Costa will explain the characteristics of the chair and AB in more detail, but I would like to emphasize that this provides us a very good institutional framework to develop our activities. In this framework of university business cooperation, we carry out research projects with funds from public competitive calls and also with support from private institutions. The results of these research projects are published in high-impact journals like the American Economic Journal, Energy Economics, Energy Policy, Nature Communications, or Research Policy, among others. We are also, as you can see, very active in the dissemination and transfer of knowledge and in organizing events such as this one. And we participate also in a very active manner in the Hub for the Global Sustainability, created quite recently in the University of Barcelona with members of all fields of research of this university. Let me finish by wishing all of you a very fruitful symposium. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much, Professor García-Quevedo. And now is the moment to pass the floor to Dr. María Teresa Costa, Chair of Energy Sustainability of the University of Barcelona. Teresa.
Thanks, Rector. Good morning, Honorable Rector of the University of Barcelona, Professor José García-Quevedo, Director of Economics Department, and Professor Martí Parellada, President of the IB and Trustee of FUNSEAM. On behalf of all members of the Chair in Energy Sustainability, it's a great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to our 12th International Academic Symposium, focusing on accelerating the net zero economy transformation, new challenges for sustainability. What began in May 2012 as a part of an agreement between the University of Barcelona and FUNSEAM, the Chair in Energy Sustainability has blossomed into a well-established foundation with a mission to foster research in sustainable energy and environment at a competitive level. The success of the Chair can be attributed to the research effort of all professor and research members, and a special thanks to Professor García-Quevedo, Trujillo Baute, and Jové. Over the past decade, numerous international PhD students who are now integral parts of research teams worldwide have been associated with us. And currently, we host PhD students from Spain, the United States, Turkey, Ghana, and China, along with visiting researchers from the Netherlands and Chile. We have also welcomed over 80 distinguished visiting professors from renowned universities and research centers globally. This semester, we are honored to have Professor Andreas Locher with us. The selection of papers for today's presentation was a challenging task undertaken by the scientific committee. We highly appreciate your outstanding work, given the exceptional quality and number of the submissions. Our gratitude to the IEB, its president, the director, and all members. It's a privilege to collaborate with such a prestigious institution. A special, very special acknowledgement goes to FUNSEAM. Our heartfelt thanks to the President and Board of Trustees. We extend our greatest appreciation to the Director, Joan Batalla, member of the Chair, and all other members. We also express our thanks to institutions that have placed their trust in our knowledge and expertise. And finally, I want to express a special gratitude to the University of Barcelona, the most international renowned among our universities. Dear Rector, thank you very much. And thanks to all of you for being part of our gathering today.
Moltes gràcies. Thanks to you. Now it's the moment to pass the floor to my friend, Dr. Martí Parellada. Martí.
Thank you very much, Rector, Director of the Chair, Director of the Department, to give me the opportunity to be here during this welcome address. This is the 12th time that I have participated in this ceremony. 12 years is a long time, and this number of years, together with the number and quality of both the speakers and those who attend this workshop, is obviously the best indicator that everything has been done well, or relatively well. However, 12 years is also a problem when it comes to trying to be a bit original in what I say. Obviously, every year we have reiterated our gratitude to the Director of the Chair, Professor Costa, for her work. Likewise, it's essential to thank FUNSEAM and the Barcelona Institute of Economics Foundation, the institutions that I represented here today. and which I have represented over these 12 years. Throughout this period, Professor Costa and I have been regular participants in this opening ceremony. For this reason, let me thank especially the Rector of the University of Barcelona, who do this position, has accompanied us in this ceremony for the last 4 years, and for taking part once again. I should add that the relationship between the University of Barcelona, FUNSEAM, and the Barcelona Institute of Economics is not only a question of protocol. The commitment clearly goes beyond both providing professors with a profile of energy economics, that is the case of one that are seated in this moment here, is also creating the chair of energy sustainability, that is a creation of the University of Barcelona, and participating as a member in the board of trustees of the Barcelona Economic Institute of the university. The Barcelona Institute of Economics is a research institution that academically hosts the activities of the chair. Let me also highlight the presence at this ceremony of José García-Quevedo, a colleague and friend for many years, a professor and researcher on issues related to the economy of energy and the role of innovation in the sector. According to the program, he is here in his capacity as director of the Department of Economics at the University of Barcelona, which is more than enough reason to justify his presence. But I want to say that is not the only reason. Professor García-Quevedo is taking on an increasingly significant role in the activities of the chair, collaborating closely with Professor Costa and creating the conditions that guarantee the continuity of this magnificent project in the most feasible way. To finish, let me thank all of you for your presence. Without you, this workshop would not make any sense. In particular, the authors of the 12 papers to be presented, and also the chairs of the three sessions organized. Professor Rafael Domènech, Professor Mónica Giulietti, and Tora Hamas. And also the two keynote speakers, Professor Natalia Fabra and Professor Laura Diaz. A few closing words. To recognize, after the activity of yesterday, to recognize the leadership of the companies that are FUNSEAM board members. Speaking about the net zero economy transformation is a very clearly understood concept nowadays. Societies are moving forwards towards this objective, perhaps at times not without problems, with occasional steps backwards. But 15 years ago, it was not like now. It was an objective not completely shared by social agents. FUNSEAM, together with the companies of the board, have been pioneers as regards in this objective. The name of the foundation is a clearly indicator in this argument. And FUNSEAM have succeeded in maintaining this commitment over all these years. I would just like to recognize this commitment. Thank you.
Thanks to you, Martí, Director and President, Vice Rector, dear colleagues. So thanks again, as I said before, to be part of this opening ceremony, and for us it's an honor and a privilege to host you in relation to a very important topic according with the title of the symposium. So I have only a question to send to you. We are very focused in the results of the job of this symposium. So the idea underlying in the name of the symposium is very important for us. So a simple reading of the sentence implies to recognize several points of interest for us as a university. So if you are talking about accelerating, could be that we need to urgently make something. We need to generate something properly as urgent way, accelerating. So we are talking about transformation. Economy transformation is the key point in order to generate a new framework in terms of general economy to make feasible a better world. And finally, for us, when we are talking about challenges, it's the magic word for our university, for a modern university, combined with sustainability. So it's important to remember that sustainability is the word most used in the last times, is a very regular argument to justify the most important things in terms of research, but not only research, including social and climate emergency or whatever. The second thing that is sustainability is the common point also for the majority of activities in formation actually in Europe. So the majority of the European alliances now are working in terms of to find some kind of formation or educational processes or any other university activities in order to promote behavior and attitude and way of life based on sustainability in Europe. So according with these ideas, it's very important that you remember that the results of this symposium could be part important of our propositions as university, as a research community, I insist in it, in terms to promote some new age or pillars of the European research area. So according with this point of view, we are very, very sure that the successfully of this symposium. This morning I just checked the list of the activities. Is very impressionant, it's very interesting, it's very hard, it's very with a very special density. And it is possible for you also enjoy our city, enjoy our university. I think that could be very difficult, so the schedule is very dense, but please use your time to discuss about the new challenges associated with sustainability interest. Thanks again to be part of this event. Thanks again to visit us in Barcelona and our university. I hope that from today your university also. Moltes gràcies a totes i a tots per assistir aquest matí i confiem, com els deia, poder obtenir uns resultats intensos del seu treball per poder construir noves realitats. Moltes gràcies a totes i a tots i que tinguin un excel·lent dia. Gràcies.